Hello, everyone. How are we doing? My name is Michael Halfhill. I'm the lead pastor at the Piedmont Park Seventh-day Adventist Church, and you made it past the middle of the week. I hope you're doing wonderful today. Hope you are being blessed as we round out October. We're coming closer to the end of it, and which means we're getting closer to winter, which is always kind of a dreadful thought for me. But I want to share with you a great thought that I found here in the Bible. It's in the Gospel of John, which is just a great book to read. John's Gospel, different than the other Gospels, but still tells the story, just a different look at the story of Jesus. And so I want to share with you John chapter 14, verse 27, just in case this has been a hard week for you, or a hard month, or a hard year. Listen to what Jesus says here in John chapter 14, verse 27. Talking to his disciples the night that he's going to be arrested, the day before he's going to be crucified, he says this: "Peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. Not as the world gives do I give you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid." Wow. Those were definitely words the disciples needed to hear that evening, where everything was going to turn upside down. Jesus was going to be arrested. He was going to be tried. He was going to be killed. And with that coming, and Jesus knows all that's coming, he says to his disciples, "I leave my peace with you." Not the peace of this world, because the peace of this world can vanish in a heartbeat. It can go away with just, a phone call. It's a peace that this world gives is so fragile. But Jesus says, "I'm going to give you my peace." And that's a lasting peace. The Bible says in Philippians, it's a peace that goes beyond understanding, which means it's a peace that doesn't make sense. It's that peace that you can have even when the storm is raging around you. You can still have peace. You can have confidence in God that he's with you, not taking away the problems, but in the midst of the problems. He's helping you and he's walking with you through the trial, through the tribulation. So I love that Jesus said those words to us, and I love it even more at when he said it to the disciples and to us. He said it to them as they're about to walk through the most chaotic and disturbing time of their lives. And with that coming, Jesus says, "I'm going to give you peace through this." And I can't imagine it was a peaceful weekend that they were going to live, but it turned out great at the end when Jesus came back to life. But I'm sure they needed a lot of peace along the way, and I'm sure they had a lot of turmoil along the way. And so maybe these words we need to hear again. Maybe we have turmoil. Maybe our world seems like it's chaotic and upside down, and we need to remember these words from Jesus. "I'm giving you peace, not the peace of this world, which is so fragile. I'm giving you true peace that goes beyond understanding." Friends, I hope you have that today, and I hope that we can take that peace and we can share it with those around us, because that's what we are called to do. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I hope you'll join us for worship this coming weekend. We've finished our Never Alone series, but I've got kind of a little tie-in to that in the next sermon that I'm going to be doing this week. It's about the parable that Jesus told about the sower, and we're going to see how that ties in to our series that we just did. So friends, have a great rest of your week. Take care, and remember, Jesus can give you true peace.